There's a flood! I'm looking for Mikey! It's been a long time! For a long time, I swim in search of a shirt after a flood. Unfortunately, I cannot find it. I hope that in the near future, I will be able to see it. The main thing is not to lose hope, and it will certainly lead me to the jerseys. So now, you need to carefully watch what is around me. The flow happened terrible. Unfortunately, most of the cities and villages flooded. Now, under the water, I see the buildings. I hear some strange sounds. I can't believe Mikey are calling for me right now.
Save me, please! I can no longer be on this raft. I am running out of strength and I would really like to be helped. Wow! I can see now that you came to me and want to sit. That's very cool. You have no idea how happy I am. I'd like to ask you to take the mumps that have been there all this time.
I am very surprised that you are staying on this island, but you honestly very much pleased me. I hope that now we will not have any problems and everything will be fine. Do not worry. The main thing now is to figure out what to do next. There is no point in staying on this raft.
You just look at how many flooded houses down there. I unfortunately do not know at the moment how to get to them. Let's hurry up and get on the boat. I think the most ideal route for us will be if we go to the mountain, which recently became an island after a flood. Let's not waste time.
All right, well, let me just take another look at what's underwater. Immediately get in the boat. Remember to take with you the pig you told me about. I think that now you will not be separated from them. I would very much like to see how now this pig will swim. Ha ha! This is so much fun. I didn't expect you to actually take it with you.
Stop laughing at me. I really am very attached to her and I don't want her to stay there. So now we will go to the mountain and there together we'll think what to do next. At the moment, we do not have the best situation and we need to swim there as soon as possible. I am sure that there we will find something interesting and useful.
You never cease to amaze me. It is good that we are actually sailing to the mountain. I think that in the near future, we will solve all major issues and everything will be fine. Now I want to find out why this mountain became an island. Here is a gift. Look quickly forward.
I will now run to him and see what is inside. You have no idea how glad I am that we have found gifts here. This is the most wonderful opportunity now to find out what's inside. Now I open, see what's here. Food and sweets. It's very cool. Now we are having very tasty cakes. I can't believe that these gifts were here.
Really, we are very lucky. I did not expect that we will find them here. Now, we have a delicious meal. I'm so glad we had a good time. We didn't come to this mountain for that, so let's find something useful for us now. It is very important that we find something to live on.
I think what is here. Surely there is someone after the flood. I have not seen anyone, but the survivors must be here. So let's take a walk and see if we can find any survivors. The flow was unbelievably terrible and flooded most of the sushi. The good thing is that we still managed to escape and are now safe.
I still can't believe you really want to learn everything here. So let's take a closer look. I see that there is a fire burning. Most likely, there is someone. So let's go there and see what is really going on. Most likely, it is a resident who could save himself from the flood. This is his lair.
Wow! He really set up everything here very nice and beautiful. I see that here he probably lived a long time. Now we have to figure out what to do next. Let's take some of the things we need. I think what we have now is deadlock and we must seize this moment. I'm sure no one lives here because it's all web.
Great! Now we're starting to pick up the potion and everything that's here. I'm amazed we found this place. Because thanks to it, we can easily find a lot of things that are necessary and useful for us. Let's do our best now and go on. We have a lot of problems to solve. You said you had something urgent to do.
Ooh, I forgot about them. Let's go to the ocean. We need to dive to my house now, because there I left a huge amount of stuff I need. This is very good news.
You never cease to amaze me. It's really very dangerous. I can see that you're in the mood to dive so deep into the water and get to the village. I hope that we will find all the things you are talking about. I want to continue to have no problem looking for a way to escape from this flood. Now we act very carefully. I don't want you to get hurt. We have to dive very deep now.
Now we are swimming very deep, and this is the underwater village. I would never have thought that we could still get to my house. I'm really glad we found that cave and took the potion to breathe underwater. Let's look around now and see what is going on in this village after the flood. We need to understand which houses survived.
I see that there are no destroyed houses yet. So let's go to your house now, and you will take all the most important things. I hope it's worth something, because we're taking a huge risk. You cannot in any way now suffer because we are diving so deeply. Why are you now so happy? Explain to me.
Because now we have found the long-awaited home. I will now take something from the boxes. You have no idea what lies there and will soon be very happy. These are cakes and cookies. Now we have dived to pick up cakes, cookies, and delicious to eat. You have no idea how much I wanted to see them again. Why are you standing now with a very gloomy face? I still cannot understand. This is wonderful news. Let's just be together rejoicing at it.
You do realize that this was a very bad idea, because it is definitely not worth diving for cakes and cookies. So let's not stay here too long now. Eat up more of these sweets and we go back. I think there's a reason we came here, so we can do other things. I have a little plan.
Can you please tell me what you're up to now? I'm very interested to know what we're going to do next. So let's swim across the village now. Let's see what houses are left and what they have now. I think I'm beginning to guess what you want to do. Don't you really have the idea now to break into the warehouse?
You are absolutely right. I think this is very good news that there is no one now. We can take everything from the warehouse. After that, we will have a huge amount of materials and we can build anything. So now you need to very carefully get in there and find everything you need.
I can see that you just found a way to get into this warehouse. So let's break the windows now and finally get inside. I want to solve as many problems as possible in order to quickly find everything necessary in this warehouse. I am sure that there are a lot of materials and tools. So let's go through all the drawers that are here now.
You're surprising me with your thoughts now. I thought about it too. Soon we will definitely collect all the essentials and go upstairs. Underwater is very hard because the pressure does not affect us much. I hope we have enough potion to go upstairs because we can't breathe underwater much longer. I see that now the boxes are some empty, but I've already found something.
What do we do next? I can see now that you have found a box with earth and stones. This is very good. We will need these materials insanely much. So in no case do not leave here and take everything. The main thing is to find a tree in order to make something. The good thing is that we did come to this warehouse. We now have the opportunity to build something.
I don't see the point of staying here anymore. So let's go to the other room. We still have a lot of problems and we have to get back to the boat. I want to do something as soon as possible. We have no other choice and we must take advantage of the situation. The main thing is that now everything is going as well for us as ever.
Now I've got everything I wanted. Honestly, I really like the way we did the work with you. Let's not stop there and continue to do everything as we plan. I think that in the near future, we will need to climb up. I don't want to stay here long because I'm tired of being underwater. I think would you agree with me too?
Let's at least look at the remaining chests and check the materials. We seem to have already taken everything, but still, I would like to be sure. I hope there's nothing wrong with the boat and it's not washed away by the current. So, let's just do what you said and get out. I'm really interested in what we're gonna do next, because I haven't figured it out yet.
I have a plan, but I'll tell you about it later. Let's go upstairs now, and still there will be certain actions. In plans, I have a lot of work, so now we are very close to being on the boat. After that, we will immediately go back to the mountain that was flooded. I want to build as fast as possible a big ship.
Now we are sailing to the boat. We have a long row of paddles to swim again to the island. Keep up with me. We have a huge amount of work ahead of us, and I will need your help. Everything is going very well for us now. Start building. I am incredibly glad that we have taken this job.
You really want to build a big garden in a very short time. I hope you have a special plan how we can realize it. But I am very glad that we were able to pick up a lot of materials from the warehouse. So I think that the garden will be built soon. We must grow a huge number of plants in order to eat delicious.
The garden is not the biggest plan I dream of, but you're right. We need something to eat. So let's seize the moment and make sure we do everything as planned. We have plenty of fresh water here so we can water our plants. Let's plow the ground now and start planting seeds. I hope you have the power.
Everything is fine. Don't worry. I am still hardworking, and now I am ready to watch the garden for a very long time. So in no case will not miss the opportunity to grow as many plants and and then eat them delicious. I am very glad that we have the opportunity to do such great projects.
I believe that the work is now progressing at a rapid pace. We have already put a huge number of earth blocks and begin to improve our garden. I suggest you start digging now and make the earth loose. This is absolutely necessary so that the plants grow much better and can give fruit in a short period of time.
Good! Then follow me and start planting seeds. I think that in the near future, we will have a very good harvest and finally eat delicious. I believe that our food should be useful and the most important quality. I see you're trying to work at a very fast pace right now, and I'd like to tell you, take care of yourself because you can get very tired of it.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. Now the main thing is help me because I am very tired. I hope you will solve a few problems that are coming soon. It's just that you're always doing weird stuff and I don't know what it's about. Concentrate now on your work and don't get distracted by the little things. I honestly have run out of strength.
Do not give up before the time. We still have a grand construction, which we will have to do in a very short time. I'm sure we'll do everything as planned and no one can stop us. It is amazing that you are now ready to do everything to achieve the goal. I believe that the garden should be finished and quickly go to build a ship.
Now I'm going to break all the ice near our garden so the seeds don't freeze. After that, we have to go straight to the top of the mountain. There is a huge amount of work waiting for us. I honestly am very tired, but now I have a motivation. I want to build a huge and beautiful ship. I think we're gonna make it.
I hope you have the blueprints we're going to use to build it. Although I do not doubt you, because you always go to your goal and never back down. So I am sure of our success. Soon, our ship will look just fine. The main thing is not to give up and get to work.
You are funny. I am always surprised that we put such great plans and we manage to fulfill them. Now we are running up the mountain. Soon, we will have a fully prepared ship. I'll explain to you why we will be building upstairs. If the flood happens again, then the ship will be at the highest point. If this mountain goes under the water, then we can sail on the ship without any problems.
It's a great plan. I didn't expect you to come up with it. So I agree with you completely, and in no way will I question it. I hope you know what you're talking about, and yet we will do everything as planned. First, you need to make a deck.
Now, the construction of the ship is just great. We with Mikey act together, and the ship is built very quickly. I am very glad that we have decided to build this structure. We have enough materials. So now, in no case, do not relax and continue to make the ship. We have a very funny pig running around with us, but she's still with my friend.
I think what we need is a little distraction from building the ship, because in addition to this construction, we must still definitely watch the garden. Do not forget about it. In the near future, I will run there and see how the plants have grown. It will be necessary for us to ensure that there is always food and provisions on the ship.
Everything will be fine. I control the whole process and I'm not going to be distracted. I will look at the garden from afar. Nothing will happen with it. So now let's complete the side of the ship. After that, it will be necessary to build a special table under the mast. I believe that we are great.
I am very tired. I want to rest, and I do not understand how you still have the strength to do all the things that we are doing now. Let's concentrate on the ship and finish it as soon as possible. I want to have fun and relax, because after the flood, we did not rest at all.
I run to my Mikey. Now I have to help him finish the ship while I was seeding trees. But it took a long time. So now I need to fix the bottom of the ship. After that, I immediately go up to the deck to finally make a mast and set sail. Mikey knows what to do. I don't even care about that.
You just look at how beautiful our ship looks now. I did not expect us to build it so beautiful. Now we will only have to improve a small part, and in principle we will be able to use it for the purpose. I hope that now everything will be quieter for us, and the flood will not be anymore.
We have secured ourselves, and it is very good. Now, I will strengthen our sides with stone blocks. I'm sure it will give you a bit more protection. Don't forget to put as many crates as possible around the ship. It's very important that we keep food and our things there.
I'll do it later. I'll take a little break, and after that, I'll get right to your task. I'm incredibly glad we've done so much together, and now we can finish our work in peace. The ship is almost ready. It is only a little to wait. We have time in reserve.
Don't just stand there. Let's finally get this job done. It's good what you started now to do the steering wheel. This is very important because with it we can control this ship. I am now completing part of the walls and you can already leave the boxes in order to store things and food there. I told you about it before.
I remember everything. You don't have to remind me a few times. You do your job, I'll do mine. Because we're about to finish building the ship and have a lot of fun. I hope you'll back me up on this because we made a great ship.
With this, I completely agree with you. It looks fine. I am sure that now not one flood can destroy it. I am very happy with the work, so now we can finish. The ship is completely finished and it does not need any more upgrades. I'm in a great mood.
I am happy. Then let's go out to the wall of the ship and see what the flooded world looks like. I am very glad that our work is finished. I believe that we have come a long way and deserve applause. I propose to end this story now and go to rest.
That's how our fabulous adventure ended. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like, and leave your comments.